Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, once upon a time, there was a very kind-hearted girl who really loves her mother. One day, she called her mother and complained about how boring and unhappy her life in the university. Then the mother decided to transfer her more money. And then the girl asked, "Why did you give me more money? Is buying something will make me happy?" And then the mother replied, "Whoever said money can't buy us happiness isn't spending it right." Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good evening to Mr. Shamsuddin Abdullah, our beloved lecturer, ladies and gentlemen in this room. Okay, so I want to ask you, do you love money?
Yes!
Do you want to be happy in your life?
Yes!
I think that not only you and also Mr. Sham at the back that love money and want to be happy in life, but I think everyone in this world have the same goal with all of you. So today, I want to reveal to you how you can achieve happiness using your money, because my topic today is money buys us happiness. In each of my points, I will tell you how this happiness cannot be achieved if you do not have money, and it is not about how you can how the true happiness only can obtain with money, but how the money actually can add some value into your life that can bring happiness at the end of your life, for the rest of your life. At the end of my speech, I will make sure that everyone want to be the richest person in this world because it brings you happiness at the end. Money buys us happiness by spending it to others and gaining new experiences. Ladies and gentlemen, first thing first, money buys us happiness by spending it to others. Because why? Because it's partly because giving to others makes us feel good about ourselves, and it's also partly because it helps cement our relationship with other people. And generally, people who have strong social ties with other people are more happier than people who don't have strong relationship with other people.
Yes.
Okay, have you ever walked along TBS or Jalanta?
Yes.
Can you see a lot of beggars asking for you some money?
Yes.
Okay, so have you ever feel that when you see them, when they are asking for you some money, you really want to help them, you feel sympathy for them, but you were afraid that they were under any syndicate, right?
Yes.
So it illustrates well that actually your natural instinct is actually care for other people. You really want to help other people, and you don't want other people to be sad, because according to American Psychology Association, we tend to be happy when we see other people happy because of us. For example, we will feel happy when we see our father and mother are smiling because of our good result. So the concept is just easy. When you do something good to other people, that people will be happy, and eventually you will be happy after that. The more you give to other people, the more you will feel happy after that.
Yes.
So, how can you give something if you do not have something, right? So that's why I said that if in order for you to be happy, you need to have
money.
Okay, so we are living in the current situation whereby you live in the university, right? So actually, there are a lot of choices that you can do, a lot of action that you can do, that actually you can spend your money to help others, and you can be happy after that. For example, if you are going to your cafe from your mahala and you see a cleaner or a gardener is sweeping the floor, why don't you just buy some iced lemon tea or iced green tea from the cafe and buy it for them and just give them when you are going back to your mahala? It's just as easy as that. When there is a will, there is always a way. So after my speech, I challenge to all of you, after my speech, do at least one kindness using your money, and you will see how happy you will be after that. If after you do that, you don't feel happy, come to see me, and I promise I'll pay for the money if you do not feel happy after that. So I already showed to you how money can buy us happiness by spending it to others. Moving on to the second point, Money buys us happiness by gaining new experiences. In 2014, a psychology professor, Thomas Gilovic, a psychology professor in Cornell University, found that experiential adventures such as viewing exhibition, go for a travel, or go for a concert were far more powerful in shaping our lives and boosting our happiness than any commercial goods. Well, we all know that experience is the best teacher in life, right?
Yes.
So, by exploring and doing new things, it gives us confidence because it gives you a chance that perhaps you didn't think that you could do it before. And new experience will actually bring you a new perspective and rejuvenate your life by rejuvenate your mind, your body, and your spirit, and that's why you will be happy after that. Okay, for example, okay, Syuhada, if you just let's imagine if you go for a cooking class, and after that your cooking being so delicious, you are able to cook a very delicious food, and that is the reason why your husband is not doing polygamy. Do you feel happy?
Of course.
Okay. And this cooking class is not free, right? It costs us money, and we don't feel regret after that, because at the end it will cost us happiness at the end of the day. Okay, so I bet that everyone here has their own bucket list, that what they want to do in life, right?
Yes.
For example, me myself, I want to learn how to play piano, how to speak Mandarin, how to swim, and I want to go for a skydiving. But the problem now is I don't have money. Okay, the problem is I don't have money. Because why? Because the real situation now is, for the first one, I want to learn how to play piano, right?
Yes.
But it cost me 3,540 ringgit for me to actually be expert in playing piano.
Oh.
And the second one, I want to go for a skydiving, right?
Yeah.
Okay, skydiving. Okay, and if I want to go for a skydiving, it cost me 1,250 ringgit. And still, it is really expensive for me. If I want to opt for something that is cheaper, which is, what is this? This is paragliding. Okay, if I want to opt for paragliding, still it costs 180 ringgit for me to one jump equal to 180 ringgit. So, and this place is not just in front of my home, right? I need to go to that certain place. So there is a lot of costs that need to be covered, like the food, the beverage, the travel cost, and whatnot. So, in order for you to be happy, in order for you to achieve happiness by gaining new experience, you need to have money. Some may argue that money cannot bring true happiness, because why? Because it only gives you a temporary happiness. Because people usually, when have a lot of money, they buy things that make them satisfied or happy. For example, a bungalow, or a lot of foods, or a car. Okay, or a car, or a luxurious car. However, people who have a lot of money is not spending their money only to those temporary things. People who have a lot of money have the capability to provide good basic needs. Yes, they buy a bungalow, but a bungalow in safer neighborhoods. Yes, they buy a lot of food, but a lot of food with nutrients. Yes, they buy a luxurious car, but a luxurious car that is convenient for the family. So what is wrong is if you are spending your money to something that will benefit you at the end of the day for a very long time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for the conclusion, money really buys us happiness. Because why? Because the first one is when you spend it to others, and the second one is when you use your money to gain new experiences. Okay, remember the story of a girl that I told you in the beginning of my speech?
Yes.
Well, the girl is just in front of you, telling how it is really important for you to have money, because she believed what her mom said, that money buys us happiness, and she believed that everyone should have the same belief with her. With that, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah.